Don't take that free Wi-Fi on the street lightly. One mysterious customer discovered that this cafe offers free Wi-Fi, and get this, the speed hit 1000 megabits per second. Clearly that doesn't vibe with a profit-hungry businessman's style, so he walked right up to the owner. Just one sentence and it made the boss's face go pale. He found out the boss was secretly running an illegal website. A detailed file was laid out on the table. It contained all his email records and the website's operation files. The boss was totally freaking out. He even tried to hush it up with cash, but the hacker just shook his head nonchalantly. Sirens were already wailing in the distance, and his hopes were dashed. An unsung hero just brushed past the cops. This hacker went by the name Elliot. By day he worked as a cybersecurity engineer. At night he transformed into a cyber vigilante. Flying solo, he guarded his own brand of justice. His social anxiety kept him from having normal chats. He absolutely hated fake social networks and mindless celeb worship. To him it was all just capital's way of numbing the masses. Society was run by a tiny few at the very top, and there was nothing he could do about it. At his day job, Elliot's client was the behemoth known as E-Corp. In his eyes, this giant was nothing more than an evil company, since they controlled 70% of the world's loans. Then one day E-Core servers got hit by a mysterious hacker. Elliot got called in overnight to rush to the server room. There he discovered a strange file hidden in the server. Right next to it was a creepy note that said, "Leave me here." Normally he should have wiped out all the nasty malware and cleaned the system completely, but at that moment he hesitated. After a quick pause he still decided not to delete it. Instead he kept the back door, stashing it away in a spot only he could unlock. On the late night ride home on the subway, a random dude sat down right across from him. The guy's T boldly screamed, "Mr. Robot." He was staring straight at Elliot. In a low voice he said, "If you didn't delete it, then roll with me." Elliot was totally shocked. The dude actually knew about his secret choice. Elliot got off with the mysterious guy. They ended up at a deserted amusement park. Inside a shabby old arcade, the guy claimed he was Mr. Robot. He led an underground hacker crew. Their mission was to take down that world-controlling giant. Mr. Robot spilled a wild plan to break into E-Core database, wipe out all the world's debt records, and free people from endless debt. Elliot felt a major inner shake. For years he had bottled up his anger at all the injustice, but now, these folks were about to take real action and shake the whole system. Mr. Robot asked Elliot to join their crew, but first Elliot needed to prove he was in by pulling off a risky job. They wanted him to help pin the blame on E-Core tech chief Colby, making that cocky exec take the hit for the hack. Elliot was stuck in a dilemma. Agreeing meant betraying his company and breaking the law, but turning it down wouldn't quench his burning urge to fight back. When he got home he couldn't catch a wink all night, torn between what's right and his own beliefs. He wanted to expose the truth and bring down the evil. In the end Elliot whipped up two totally different sets of documents. One report laid out the truth as it is, while the other one was loaded with evidence to frame Colby. The very next day the boardroom was packed with execs and FBI agents. Elliot's palms were sweating as he strolled into the meeting clutching the two envelopes. At the meeting Colby was all cocky and smug, with every word dripping disdain for everyone else. He even dissed Elliot's buddy Angela. A flash of rage lit up Elliot's eyes. At the exact moment of handing in the report, he made up his mind. Elliot switched the original report with a different envelope. It was a carefully designed trap that framed Colby for the hack.